poop-thrown rocket, blasting off. Wait, make that blasting out. Ow! Big Baba and the diaper dive, charging like a bull. That's a mud hug for the history books. They paddled.
What's up, guys? Spenny. India as a culture, nation, and people has a massive poop problem. Something I was never planning on saying on this channel, but it is empirically true. Why do millions of Indians defecate in the open? Actually, not millions. It's more than 500 million Indians openly defecate in gutters, behind bushes, in open bodies of drinking water with no dignity or privacy, according to the World Health Organization. While in America, our political slogans go like, "Make America Great Again" and "Build the Wall." The slogans for politicians in India go like this: "Toilets first, temples later." Because approximately half of the country's population has no access to toilets or refuses to use them. A sanitation campaign run by India's government offers cash incentives to construct toilets. Campaigns such as "No Toilet, No Bride" slogan launched, urging brides to reject a groom if he did not have a lavatory at home. Goodness gracious. The exhibits, as recent as a toilet fair organized in the foundation in Delhi, included a lavatory with a rooftop and power reactors breaking down excrement into fertilizers and so on. Anyway, I guess you could just say that they're trying to fix this problem, perhaps. With the right policies and political attention, India can be free from open defecation within 10 years? Goodness gracious. Okay, so the memes are true about India. That's just a matter of fact. India itself is a very shitty country. And what do I mean by that exactly? Well, it is the country with the most open defecation of any nation on earth. It is also the only country on earth with a poop eating and throwing festival. Yes. The people in an Indian village, and who knows how widespread this is in India, do in fact eat poop and then throw it at each other. This was all explored by the ever brave, ever controversial, spectacular YouTuber. I encourage you very much to follow his channel, Tyler Oliveira, who is a powerhouse creator on the YouTube platform and released this teaser about his trip to South India to investigate the poop throwing festival.
Holy shit. That's me at a poop throwing festival in India, where the villagers spend 6 months collecting cow poop and celebrate the end of Diwali by throwing it at each other and rubbing it on their skin. It all began when I flew over 10,000 miles to South India and began our trek into the remote village of Gumatapura. Wow, that is a large stockpile of cow dung. How long did it take to collect all this poop?
5 months, 6 months. This for fresh.
Fresh right there.
You smell it for bad. Scientific taste for eating for little bit daily. Scientific taste for it's for not coming for cancer.
This dude straight up he's eating the cow poop in order to prevent cancer.
Just a small amount.
You can eat it.
Okay, so this helps the immune system. It's important to acknowledge that cow dung is considered holy in Hinduism and believed to have purifying and sanctifying properties. Oh no! I've been hit! Truckloads of poop just dumped out into the main city street right now. My feet instantly sunk into it. Oh my goodness. Then the gladiators entered the poop coliseum. Even the young one. Oh, no. Oh! Oh my God! I'm sinking! I'm gonna die! They're gonna kill me!
I'm getting stressed out just watching it. So Tyler Oliveira released this teaser online and said, "I'm gonna drop the full video." And he got absolutely and totally doxxed, attacked, mobbed online by primarily Indian accounts that viewed this as an attack on India. No doubt some of it state-level attacks on Tyler for simply exposing the culture of poop in India. The veneration of cow poop in India, in fact. After participating in India's poop throwing festival, I have spent $5,000 in tests for countless diseases. If you don't see the full poop documentary in 7 days, chances are I'm dead. But it looks like Tyler was going to be dead anyway, in the sense that his project was dead, as Tyler announced that he would be canceling it due to the insane amount of attacks and mass reporting by Indian accounts, falsely age restricted, a bunch of doxing calls from India right here. Here we go. Nonstop spam calls. And Tyler finally saying, after much consideration, I've decided not to be releasing my poop documentary inside of India's poop throwing festival. I've been doxxed, threatened thousands of Indians over the past 2 weeks. Tens of thousands of Indians have turned my life into a living hell. My family's been attacked in ways that I've never could have imagined. Showing up to this poop throwing festival was the worst decision of my life, and I severely underestimated the power of India. I'm only one man. I cannot defeat the combined power of 1.5 billion Indians, at least 500 million of them who still openly defecate in the street, according to the World Health Organization right here. Fight with them, who yearn for my destruction. I cannot continue to fight this war. I have to choose my battles. This one isn't worth it. I never meant to offend Indians and their religion and their culture. I want to participate in this unusual poop throwing festival to share it with the world to see. I ask that the Indians reading this please leave my family alone. Thank you. Says Tyler, 10 million people saw this, 7,000 comments, 4,000 reposts, 43,000 likes, a bunch of people saying some remarkable things like this. Dinesh D'Souza, famous conservative commentator, saying, how about commenting on this festival? It seems like the future belongs to the poop throwers. We'll get to this in just a second, ladies and gentlemen. Because what Tyler was doing here was the single greatest pump fake in the history of YouTube, in the history of experiential media. What Tyler did here was troll and elicit the mask off moment from so many creators, including Dinesh, to his great shame here. And he's been doxxed and ratioed over this. This is bait, isn't it? That's right. Kangmin was the smart one here because it was bait. Tyler released his poop throwing poop festival expose, 30 minutes at time of recording. It's done 1.7 million views. It's done great. And ladies and gentlemen, Tyler posting, it's like India Poop Throwing Festival out now. Americans do not negotiate with terrorists. You can dox, threaten, harass, kill me. I'll never stop. I'm unstoppable. I will never stop fighting for the truth. Tyler then went on to immediately call out Dinesh D'Souza. Funniest result of this bait was Dinesh D'Souza going mask off, LMAO. Absolutely and totally true. Tyler is now roasting Dinesh D'Souza. Mask off. You got pump faked. Whatever happened to no more identity politics? Yeah, I mean, again, this is an insane graph that Dinesh put up, saying that the future belongs to the poop throwers. Okay. That's a little strange. Like, Dinesh D'Souza is for civic responsibility and a constitutional republic and against identity politics and DEI and race politics until it benefits Asian households, which I guess would be the consolidation of Asian and Indian households. I guess that would be all considered here in this chart. Here's a bar graph showing the median household income by major racial and ethnic groups in the United States. And here's Dinesh bragging that white Americans, what you would traditionally call, you would call heritage Americans, right? That Indians make more than heritage Americans for their median household income. Dinesh is proud of that, saying the future belongs to the poop throwers. Bro, this ain't the look, man. You should delete that and apologize. Indian companies defrauding U.S. visa system to then import their entire country and prioritize Indian hires over Americans is not the flex you think it is. Also, you taking an Indian poop throwing festival personally is very interesting. And that's what people are saying. Interesting. Why do you care so much about when somebody says that people in India, if you are an American? This is disappointing. Again, here, people are posting this. Your skin color is the least interesting thing about you. Black, white, Race is boring. Let's move on to something else. Dinesh D'Souza of 2022 meet Dinesh D'Souza 2025. You're so retarded it hurts. So after almost 50 years in America, you saw a YouTuber documenting a poop throwing festival, saw him asking for people to stop doxing him and harassing his family, and decided that your loyalties lay with the poop throwers. Just want to get that straight. Wild. Indian household incomes are high because they nepotistically hire themselves over Americans in one of the highest earning industries, tech. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the comment section is really something else. Wow. Feel free to read it for yourself, but it seems like a massive self-own there, and I'm not going to defend it. I think that take is utterly indefensible, quite frankly. Tyler Oliveira, you literally doxed me for filming a poop throwing festival. You cannot pressure YouTube into somehow convincing me to not release my documentary. My video should be, again, a broader conversation about cultural reform. If you're going to go as far as to attack somebody who filmed it, redirect the energy positively rather than trying to censor reality. And here's the Hindu Knight saying India is YouTube's second largest market, poised to become Google's important market. They should leverage their position to direct Google from preventing the release of content made with only the intention to dehumanize and incite racism against Indians. I request that they go bring up attention to this. There's nothing that Tyler did that is incorrect. He literally just went and documented this as a journalist. In fact, what he did was incredibly brave. And like, poop throwing festival is particularly gross, but there are crazy traditions all over the place. Some of them reflect well and some don't on certain cultures. I think every culture has this. There seems to be major problems in every culture, and in India, as demonstrated by the World Health Organization, poop is a problem. Maybe the veneration of poop is a problem. Wholesome, racist. It's racist because well, you put it on camera. I don't know what else to say, man. YouTube, Tyler Oliveira branded racist and dragged through the muck after filming Indian villages' messy poop throwing fight. This is a thing that happened. Tyler didn't fake it. He didn't lie. He didn't make up anything. He literally just went and reported on what's truly happening here. $419 million people still defecate outdoors in India. Shouldn't that be the headline? Why is Tyler the headline? It isn't racist to film a poop throwing festival. Was this article written by an Indian? Again, why are we not focusing on this? Why do millions, I think that's an understatement, why do hundreds of millions of Indians still defecate outdoors, in drinking water, in gutters? Like, shouldn't that be the question? Shouldn't that be what people are spending their time on? Why are they so obsessed with Tyler Oliveira for simply bringing attention to it? How dare you notice is the common take in these circumstances. How dare you notice this thing that is happening? So the thing that we're doing is indefensible, right? Whether it's child mutilation, men and women's sports, open borders, open communism, open anti-white racism, literal quotas, literal racial quotas. Have you seen the Disney documents? What we're doing is utterly indefensible. How dare you notice that we're doing it? That's the modern day left. And that's how often this kind of stuff works. Tyler Oliveira did nothing wrong. I encourage you to go follow his channel. Here is you can watch the poop throwing documentary here. Again, at time of recording, it has 1.7 million views. And he goes into, he does deep research here. In Hinduism, it's believed that the goddess Lakshmi, whatever, resides in cow dung, which is considered sacred and a purifier. There it is, right there. What do you like? How dare you use right-wing Wikipedia like the sin is noticing. Isn't that something else? The noticers are the ones who get attacked. The sin is noticing. No one is ever punished for lying. You're only ever punished for telling the truth. I'm going to just throw down. I don't know Tyler. Like the guy. He follows me on X. I follow him. I watch his content. I don't know the guy, right? I'm just saying that he has a right. Tyler has a right to notice things and then to go film them and then put them on his channel. It's a 30-minute documentary. Ladies and gentlemen, you can watch the whole thing if you want to see the scene that was really hard for me to watch.
So a little bit right here.
This for fresh.
I see. Fresh right there.
But it's
Can I smell?
you smell it but bad. But our person
It's pretty intense. Yeah.
because of this for scientific taste for it's not for you just eating for little bit daily.
Eat it. Eat a little bit.
Little bit eating. Scientific taste for it's for not coming for cancer.
Okay, so scientifically proven that if you eat a little bit, it cures cancer.
Little bit daily.
How much do you eat daily? Can you show me? Just a small. You don't have to do it. I just want to see how much. Just a small amount.
The small, anything you can eat it. But
How does it taste?
That taste, but we are playing our bodies. Any other stitching or anything, it's not can.
Okay.
Our proof, you can check it your scientifically.
Okay. So
You can
scientifically,
you can take and check it in your lab.
yeah.
That's it came because of our daily we can take in the what it smell is come.
Yeah.
Any other kitchen or anything is not come.
Okay. So this helps the immune system. Okay, I understand. So just a small amount daily. And do the kids eat it as well? Does the whole
No.
No, just the men.
We don't have daily high eating,
Okay, you don't do that.
but scientifically it's came.
Okay, scientifically it's good for you.
But we are daily we can take and put it. It smell it will come. We our any cancer or anything.
Okay.
It's come.
Decreases risk of
It's
cancer.
very less.
Okay, much less.
Much less.
Understood.